Hey y'all! Welcome back. Let's look at books. The modest bookshelf with the fancy vintage turntable. So ostentatious. So Daryl. What? That was my bookshelf. Oh no. Haha. But you, grew out of it or something, right? It ended up in the lab somehow. I keep my books in a pile now. It's easier to find what I'm looking for. Never, what shelf is that book on? Only, well, it's somewhere in the pile. Pragmatic. Wow, I haven't seen that poster in a while. I think that was mine from college. Yeah, definitely. Oh, right. Daryl swapped it out in the redesign. Now it's... What's there now? Yeah, that's weird. I can't picture it. I mean, I can picture the wall, and there's definitely something hung there. That's gonna bug me. Want me to go look? It's just on the hall, haha. No, it's okay. Uh-huh. This should be some basic information. The first control test. Subject's general disposition. Jen looks over the questionnaire document from the envelope. Question. Why are you here? Response. I don't know. Permissive. Demographic category? Question. What's the first thing you remember? I remember spilled orange juice. Immigrant? Do you think we should use the old categories or the new categories? Oh, right. Will the computer still take the old ones? They're still on the menu. Okay, in that case, put in precarious. Sure. Oh, I forgot. Name? It says Marquez on the file. Whoa, Marquez? Are you sure? That's what it says. Do you know her? That can't be. No, that's not her. Did she come alone or with a group? I don't know. There's an extended monitoring tape here, too. We could check on the dock when she showed up. Uh-huh. I see. Uh-huh. No, definitely not. Oh, she's traveling with one of those creepy distillery guys. Him? No, he just looks like some old drifter. Maybe you're right, it's hard to tell in this light. Oh, wait, who is that? That guy in the hoodie. What? I've never seen him before. Really? He looks so damn familiar. I thought maybe he was a former intern or something. He's a little old for that, right? No, I don't recognize him. You're all deja vu this morning. It's spooky. Sorry, just one of those days, I guess. Weird placement of the camera to be blocked largely by this. I guess it's just blocking the water, which isn't very important. I guess the old man is on dinghy guard duty. A noble assignment. So who was that lady? Oh, right. Well, do you remember WEVP TV? No. Okay, it was a community television station. Consolidated Power Company had to fund it as a punishment for owning too much of the broadcast spectrum or something. Oh, they used to screen your videos, right? Yeah, it was like a co-op. I did some maintenance and they gave me a slot to show my work. And they had that naked banjo guy late at night. Yeah, that's mainly what everyone remembers. I guess their whole mandate was community expression. He was certainly expressive. Oh wait, was WEVP the one that... the flood, right? Yeah. Damn. So Shannon Marquez, did she have a naked banjo show too? What? No. Let me guess. Question, which of the following statements best describes you? I grieve for faded memories. She did the weather? No, I've never heard of Shannon Marquez. It was Weaver Marquez I knew. She worked at the station for a bit, and then she left on kind of weird terms, actually. Anyway, where were we? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, how do we rank her from the control test? Without turning around to look, please describe the following item. Objects. Oh, and the thing blocks it. That's fun. It has 3 shelves. It is nondescript. It reminds me of a library. Question, poster. I remember circles. I have a poster in my workshop, a vintage advertisement for vacuum tubes. Lighting. Just kind of dim. Average, I guess. Average, okay. Is there any pie left in the break room? Daryl finished it before you went home last night. Daryl is on thin ice. You're declaring enemies left and right. What? Who else? That other Marquez woman, Weaver, didn't you? Maybe I misunderstood. I thought I detected some, animosity. Oh, no, nothing like that. She wasn't the kind of person you could like or dislike, really. She was just there. All you could do was accept her, like magnetism or gravity. Please describe from memory the following objects. Seating in the room behind you. Couch and a chair. Lighting in the room behind you. Buzzing fluorescence and a standing lamp. Air quality in the last room in which you fell asleep. I think I fell asleep on the boat for a minute. The air was warm but refreshing. Well, this Marquez is pretty normal so far. Oh yeah, they're definitely different people. I just wonder if they're related or something. I never imagined Weaver having any family, but I guess everyone has some family, right? What? Oh, sure, probably. Okay, let's go on to the next test. Absolute unit. Jen, look who it is! Aw, I missed that kitty. I forget what became of the white one. Her name was Coconut, and she disappeared without a trace. Easy come, easy go? I wouldn't say easy. I had to leave food on the dock for a week before she'd come inside. She only stuck around for a month or 2. You probably saw quite a lot of her. I remember you were working nights then. She was a nocturnal creature. That's right, I remember. Baby. Wait, I don't remember this test. Oh. Did we cut this one? What's the questionnaire like? No, this is just... Sometimes if I can't make it in for a few days, I might leave a note to feed the cats. For the test subjects? Wow, how do you know they'll do it? I read it on, university letterhead. Jen, that is unethical, haha. At least I don't use university property and research equipment to make weird video art. Very well then, I contradict myself. Haha. I wonder which is the nobler transgression. The one that feeds cats. Obviously. I'll settle that question. It's nobler to feed kitties. Oh, here's another extended monitoring tape from the waiting room. Okay. This is weird. Busy night. There he is again, sleeping. Where do I know him from? It's going to drive me up the wall. Does he work at the university? Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I think he might have worked there a long time ago. Maybe when I was an undergrad. Ah, the Paleolithic. I thought he looked a bit rugged. That's right, Jen. I went to college during the Stone Age. What was your major? Fire. I don't think he was a professor. Maybe staff? It's been so long. Sometimes I wish I just barreled through like you did instead of taking time off before grad school. I'm sure it was the right thing to do at the time. Yeah, or the only thing. I was such a mess. Did I ever tell you about that? My boyfriend died suddenly in my last year of college. Oh, poor thing. It's okay, it was a long time ago. But yeah, it really shook me up back then. Gee, I wonder why. He was studying astronomy. We were both really into experimental music. We took a few art classes together. That's so sad. Never mind. No, it's okay. That's the thing, actually. That's what shook me up about it. It was just this random accident that never should have happened, and so sudden you never could have seen it coming. He was back home, visiting his parents, and he fell off a roof. Damn, I know what you mean. You can't predict that kind of, what do you call it, freak accident kind of thing? Oh man, was it we know of someone who fell off a roof. The kid of the people that Conway works for. Charlie? My psychiatrist says that's why I'm such a pessimist. Well, I think you're remarkably upbeat, all things considered. I mean, the thing with your boyfriend on the roof. But also what happened to the TV station. Acts of God, you think? No, I mean that's what you call it. That's what you say when it's nobody's fault. I wonder if it was. I wonder if I'm right about my game theory. I don't think I believe in that. What? Acts of God? Yeah, but there has to be a word for when something completely shitty happens for no reason, right? I guess that's kind of archaic. Jen flips to the questionnaire. Question. First, use the blank space below to describe your general feelings about television. If you have difficulty summarizing your emotions succinctly, or have too many different feelings to fit in a blank space, you may also use the back of this paper. I have mixed feelings about television. You were asked to watch several videos. How many of the videos did you watch? All of them. Speaking of the TV station, you were saying something earlier about the other Marquez girl? Oh, right, I was talking about Weaver. Yeah, what exactly happened with her? You said she left on weird terms? Yes, well, so she actually just stopped showing up. That was pretty normal. It was all volunteers, right? Community television? Yeah, people didn't really give much advance notice. He just got bored and drifted away. It was more like an art project than a job for most people. Weaver Marquez helped manage the archives, like filing and sorting old tapes of broadcasts. I think she was pretty smart. She probably could have been more help fixing equipment or something, but she seemed content to just organize tapes. Nobody ever talked to her much, so when she left, no big deal. But then, a couple months later, we started getting these bizarre interventions. Question. The camera focused on the table, passed through a doorway, then focused on another table. Which object present on the first table was also present on the second table? Sorry, I kind of spaced out on that slow pan through the door. I didn't even notice the tables. Someone would be doing a show in their normal time slot, and then suddenly the feed would cut. We'd still be broadcasting, but our signal was totally jammed. Oh, like interference? I mean a total blackout. Then this video would come on, clearly shot in our studio at some point, and it was her, Weaver Marquez. She'd be standing in the middle of the studio facing the camera. At the beginning of the video, you were asked to make a note of a memory from earlier in the day and associate it with one of the objects on the table on screen. Which of the objects did you choose? The folded map. Was this object present on the second on-screen table after the camera passed through the doorway? Not the same one, but another one sort of like it. It's a bit fuzzy in my memory, but I do remember the sound, this awful hum. Like, that was how she did it. She made a hum so sinister it drove our signal into hiding. This is weird. But then again, so is the whole game so far. So, I guess I shouldn't be surprised? You're asked to make a note of a fond memory from childhood and associate it with one of the objects on the table on the screen. Which object did you choose? The feather. So the object present on the second on-screen table after the camera passed through the thing. I forget. I don't think so. There were these on-screen captions, exactly the same every time. I don't remember what they said. Something creepy. Wow. Hello? Hello? There we go. Video began in one room and passed through a doorway to another. In each room a piece of music was playing. Was it the same piece of music in both rooms? No, they were different. Was the music in the first room optimistic or pessimistic? I think it was optimistic. Was the music in the second room optimistic or pessimistic? I think it was pessimistic. We had a title maker at the station, but it was a different font. I guess she recorded it WEVP and then took it somewhere else to add the captions? I don't know. We all did a lot of speculating about how she made the video. Why she made the video. Yeah, why not just broadcast it normally? It was community television, right? Couldn't be any worse than Naked Banjo Guy. Yeah, exactly. Some people thought it was a protest or something, but I know she didn't have anything against the station. To me, it felt kind of urgent, like she would have done her broadcast through the proper channels, but something came up, a crisis or something. Oh, look at the time. It's time to call the episode. So thank you for watching, y'all. Hopefully the voice that I'm doing for the characters isn't too grating. I realize that it might be. But I'm not going to change it for next time. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you very much. I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Bye-bye!